My name's Brandon Hathaway, and I'm the preacher at the West Side Church of Christ in Owensboro, Kentucky. I want to thank you for joining me. I also got
Lyndon
Hathaway with me, and he is in the little kids class at the West Side Church of Christ. And so we want to thank you for joining us as we, again, open up our Bibles and study the Word of God. Lyndon wanted to pick out what page we chose our verse of the day. Told him he has to get a little older and learn how to read, and then he can help me pick out my verses. Right? Yeah. And so, anyways, we're in Deuteronomy chapter 12. Deuteronomy chapter 12, and going to look at verse 8. Deuteronomy 12, and looking at verse 8. It says, "You shall not do all what we are doing here today. Every man doing whatever is right in his own eyes." You know, that was a very common thing that you'll read if you go through the book of Judges, that it will continuously point out that they were doing whatever was right in their own eyes. And so that's what it's saying here. You shall not do those things. They were caught up, of course, as they wandered through the wilderness, as they done this for 40 years, as their parents and grandparents were dying off, that they've been influenced by others that they've passed by, and so many are getting caught up in doing whatever they desire, and they don't have a set place for themselves at this time, so they wander and they sat down as the cloud would stop, and they'd have to go to the tabernacle for their sacrifices. But it seems that the people were still not being fully faithful to God in all that has taken place. And so I think it's a verse, and since there's so many verses that are similar to it, goes to show us we can't do whatever is right, just whatever's right in my own eyes, that we can't just do whatever pleases me and you can do what pleases you, because we can tell that is wrong, that it's not okay with God, and that will cause us to stumble and fall. And so as you read the next verse, it says, "For you have not as yet come to the resting place and inheritance which the Lord your God has given you." And so he's just reminding them, remember, God doesn't have to give it to you. God doesn't have to leave you there. God can take it away. And so therefore, it brings out those points. And so we need to make sure we're seeking God first and putting him first as we continue to live day to day. And so before Lyndon gets too far away, we're going to thank you for joining us again, and hope that everybody has a blessed day today. And if the Lord is willing, I'll talk to you later.